Hey everybody, this is Copenhagen Capture slash at Mr. Smiles a Lot, and this is my buddy again, Brandon Kacar, and I'm going to show you a quick couple drills of martial arts demonstrations with hand traps and blocks and things of that nature. Because I've realized that sometimes when it comes to my martial arts training videos, I might go a little bit too fast, or I might go over a drill just once or twice and not be in depth enough. So I'm going to do a few drills, a few blocks, a few counters, and things of that nature that I feel like would help, up the game of teaching you self-defense and how to defend yourself. And again, trying to show that martial arts can work in a street fight if you mix it well with other styles and learn how to effectively use it against your opponent. So we're going to get a little bit close to the camera here, just so I can show you what I mean by close contact and close, close contact and close drills. So that way you can see in depth of more of what I've said. Okay, so a lot of times, and I've shown him, when it comes to a real street fight, you're not going to stand there really in a karate stance, in a Wing Chun stance, in a Jeet Kune Do stance. The thing is that in reality, you're going to be standing in more of a kickboxer MMA stance because of the fact of how aggressive street fights are. You're not always going to be able to pull off those fancy blocks, all these boom boom. In a street fight, I'm not sitting here trying to, but it's good to know those things so then that way you can make the fight end faster. It's like my Sifu says and everyone else says, in reality, martial artists, we might be training our whole lives in martial arts, but in reality, when it comes to an aggressive street fight, it's for about 3 to 5 seconds. Because it's either boom, boom, you get knocked out, or they go to the ground, or a mix of things, whatever, right? But the thing is that if you use things like which I feel like is effective for a street fight, and I'm more proficient in the Wing Chun, I'm a little bit more proficient in Jeet Kune Do, if I'm being honest. I feel like that's effective in a street fight, especially since most people who in a street fight aren't going to see that coming, or people who aren't trained, right? So like I've shown you guys before, if he throws a jab, okay, like this, you can slip like this, okay, like in boxing. Get out of the way. Like I said, so we're going to do that again. He comes in, slip, and then you come back. That's one way. Again, slip, okay? Now, here's where I think Jeet Kune Do is effective in that nature, because of the fact that when you learn how to block centered and attack centered, the thing is that as he's coming in with that straight punch or that boxer's jab, I'm not following his hand, because remember, if you follow the hand, that's how you get hit. Or if you try to block too soon and it misses, that's how you get hit. So believe it or not, I'm actually waiting. Here's the technique. I'm waiting till he actually gets pretty darn close to my face, and then that's when I throw in the technique. That's when I do my chop hand block up here like this, and then that's when you trap his hand or arm with your hand, and then that's when you throw down, and then you can rock with the other hand. Here's what I mean. So again, I'm up here, see, so I'm doing that upward block, that hard block, then here comes the trap, and then and then from here, I'm throwing down, maybe I'm yanking a little bit by throwing my shoulder down here, and then making his face more exposed, and that's where I can do a pocket in Wing Chun, a straight right in boxing, or maybe a Jeet Kune Do backhand, or a palm, whatever, right? I can hit him in the chest like this, okay? So again, I'm doing that again. Let's break it down. He comes in, I wait, block, trap, down, pull, boom. That's where you can kind of get away with a wild street punch. Like I said, like I told you, never throw an actual haymaker till they're kind of, you actually got him a little bit, and never throw that right away, because that's telegraphing. But if you can pull it off, if you notice, I still even kept that tight. I still threw it from the face. I didn't throw it from back here. As you came down here, look, I was still here. And the reason it's so powerful is because think about how much power I have curled up right here in my fist. And as soon as I cock in and put my hip and twist my hip into it, think about, and I'm coming all the way through too. I'm not going to just stop unless I'm doing a martial arts hit. Like I said, I can't just go pop like that and come right back for a better defense if I want to come back and then do something from here. But if I'm going like full on boxing or like really hard hit, I can come in all the way through, or like as you saw, more of a hook thing where you come down like this. And the reason and then from here, you can trap the arm and do things like that, but that's for another time. Again, getting ahead of myself. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to the original drill, because remember, practice makes perfect. If you don't do the simple drills first, or if you don't do the basics, you won't get advanced in the advancements, right? That makes sense, you know what I mean? Like you being a chef, if you didn't learn how to like, cook noodles, you know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't be where you are now. Like that sounds crazy, but think about the little simple things, you know what I mean? Okay, so again, he's gonna come at me with that jab. I'm waiting, block, trap, throw, boom. See, that's where you can mix the boxing or the MMA with the martial arts, because you're doing this, you're throwing down trapping in here, and then even from here, you can grab the shoulder. You can do whatever you want. You can do his favorite thing, a standing arm bar, you know, and then you can get to the Aikido here where you, you know, do some little joint manipulation. Yeah, I know he feels that. I'm not trying to hurt him. But things like that, right, where you do presses. Okay, again, one more time. Waiting, block, bang, boom, or whatever you want to do from there.
Unless you're smart enough that you can defend yourself from those too.
Right, yeah, he can come in with the other hand and block it to the side, or if we are going more of the Wing Chun route, as soon as the trap is hand, if he does it right, he can do a bong sao from the hand that I have trapped, and he can block it from here. But it's like, bong saos are a last resort technical block, because in Wing Chun there's really no blocks and no traps. It's more passive, right? But when it comes to Jeet Kune Do, there are traps. So like, you know, more grabbing, but Wing Chun's more passive, but then Jeet Kune Do's more trying to grab you and like tear you apart kind of thing. I mean, you can tear people apart with Wing Chun too. Without Wing Chun, there's no Jeet Kune Do. Without Jeet Kune Do, there's no Wing Chun. I mean, we all know that. But anyway, so another thing is that if he's coming in with that right hand, we're going to go to the right hand now. Same thing. I wait, block up here to the outside hand, come down, trap, pull, hook. Yeah, you can do that. But the only, here, do that again. This is for demonstration, okay? So here's the thing. You're a little low. If you're gonna do that, try to have your stand up a little bit with me, okay? And then have you, and then readjust to where you're facing me more. So then that way it's harder for me to get out of this. Remember, I am not trapped here because I have all this movement and freedom. So I could come around here, I could come in and move and hit you here, like that, okay? That's the other thing too. If you are trapped with someone, right, if they have nothing, use that to your advantage. Especially if it's a street fighter who doesn't know what trapping is. So let's say he's a street fighter, right? And he throws a big boom, and then he throws another big right, boom, and then I collapse in like this. You're coming for a demonstration. No, stand up to him. I collapse in like this. And he thinks he's got me down here, or thinks he's got my arm strapped down here or whatever. Well, if he doesn't have it, use it, hit him with it. Like, it doesn't matter if it's just a little push, you can make a boom, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, sorry again. So here, again, here, right? And then, like I said, look, see, if you look on top, right here, look at her hand, see? I've got him here, but he's kind of got me here. But at the same time, see, good. It's a good thing you did that, because if you wouldn't have done that, you open this hand again. I would have got you right there. See, that's where you use his momentum against him. You kind of, if you were doing Jeet Kune Do, I would actually throw both these arms down here, but keep my structure here in front of you and hit straight on. But see, good
unless
thing.
you could defend yourself.
Like that. See? But notice, he didn't follow my hand. He just kept connected. And because he kept connected, it was really hard for him to get through it. See what I'm saying?
And it gives you a couple opportunities to do a couple other things too. You could come, bring him in like that.
Yeah, he could reverse it and do the same thing
bring
as
him down to your knee height.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, he just reversed it into the exact same hold I just did to him. See what I mean? So he can use my momentum against me as well. That's what they teach, or like movement, weight, everything. That's what they teach you in Jeet Kune Do and Wing Chun, things like that. Another good one, which is one of my personal favorites, is, so like I said, blocking to the inside can be dangerous, but if you have to, I feel like one of the best ways to do it kind of like how I was just doing this, kind of blade your hand and your forearm and move in like this. Like kind of like a Philly shell martial arts. Here's what I mean. Okay, now in boxing, right? Okay, throw a left jab at my face. Jab. Throw a right. Okay, now throw a hook. No, not like a wide hook. For demonstration. Okay, do you see that? See, that's what I mean by if you're gonna block to the inside, do that. Unless you are going for a full boxer's block, that's fine. But make sure it's on the inside and you don't hit your ear and you're covering your ear like this. Okay? And make sure you're covering yourself. Alright? Always. So, but for demonstration though, everyone more the martial arts route. And let's say he throws just a hook with his left hand, boom. See it moved in. Notice I said I didn't come in first. I pretty much waited for that hook to almost hit my face. We'll do it again. See what I'm saying? So I moved in straight. I didn't block up, I didn't do this, I moved in straight because I broke his structure. Not saying that this wouldn't work like in karate, but the problem is it leaves me kind of open. Here's what I mean. Let's say he does that, right? And I do this. Well, look how open I am now because I'm all the way up here. And, well, he's open too. But he could hit me, I could hit him. But if I move in and keep my forearm straight and go into his structure and break his structure, from here I can trap again like I was just showing you from the outside. And then from here I can do some pretty bad things.
Unless you can.
And then he could, maybe hit my arm out of the way. Or if you actually wanted to, you could take your hand, chop my hand down this way, and then reverse, and then hit me like that. See what I'm saying? But then that'd have to make me come into here, or if I time it right, like this. See what I'm saying? But anyway, so basic blocks when it comes to Jeet Kune Do, or remember, so we're going to go through the three, this one, and that one, and then I'm also going to show you a different one, fourth one as well. So remember, so this one's the basic one. So you come in here, or you block here, block to the right, throw the hook, you throw the hook this way, block in like that, okay? So, the other one that I wanted to show you was how to mix boxing blocks with hand traps and showing you how that can be effective. So I've shown you how to slip and then my block, or from this hand or from this hand, and then trap that arm and things like that. But if you're already right here, it makes it so much easier. So example, if I'm already here and he throws a left jab at me. No, a jab, just a straight hand. Alright? I can already block here. Do it again. See, I'm already right here. See, notice how my arms are up here? The reason I'm doing that is because so maybe his arm can slide past my arm, right, as I'm blocking. See, watch this. Here's the other thing about it too. If he comes in like this and he blocks, and I move in and slide in like this, that's where that double arm trap like this I said is effective, because I can get the elbow, I can trap, I can trip, I can hit his face, I can crank his nose. But here's what I'm showing you. So here, I want to be still, all right, right here. So watch. So in boxing, right, you can block like this, okay? But then, see what I'm doing here? My hands are here. Essentially, the idea is that I want him to slide past me so then I can do these traps. Or slide past me so I can come in this direction. You know what I'm saying? Or slide past me so I can do this, right? But the thing is that sometimes what I like to do is I like to trap as soon as that block comes in, and then trap, then slide, and then do things like that. So then that way I have more momentum, and I can use my momentum against them and maybe hit them like a tiger claw to the face or whatever I want to do. Things like that. So when he comes in like this, block, see, I'm already moved in, I'm already blocked like this, so then that way I keep my hands here, kind of trap the arm, trap the hands like this. And then you can go into wrestling if you want to. You can do judo, you can do throws, hip tosses, whatever you want to do. So yeah, basically that's what I wanted to show you today. So it's a basic, he throws that jab, you block in here, throw that right, block in here, throw that big wide hook, blocking here, like that, and then, the other one was, blocking while doing that, but sliding at the same time. So a lot of times I know I'm showing you like how to block from the head, right? Well, if you're encountering somebody who lets you throw uppercuts or throw to the body, you can, duck down with your elbow, block with your elbow. You can do a karate down block. You can do a Wing Chun down block. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Sorry, seafood. I don't remember the name. Where you can just, move it out of the way. So one of my favorite ones to do is, you can go the Wing Chun route like this, right? Or you can also go the Jeet Kune Do route, which, in my opinion, is a little bit faster and I wouldn't say it's more effective than the Wing Chun way, but if we're like going aggressive, right? The way I like to do is to throw an uppercut is, like I said, either block down here or block down really hard right here, and then follow up with a really hard backhand or straight right. So here's what I mean. So let's say he throws an uppercut here, and if these are pretty open, watch. Boom. I'm already here, and I'm demonstrating here. I'm already blocking here, trapping, and then hitting already with the backhand. Or maybe coming all the way through, or like I said, coming on
fast enough to.
Right. And then same thing over here. If he's coming in from the left, boom, right? So you already have it trapped. Boom.
Or again.
Yeah. So here or here. And I'm not saying hammer down, because remember, like I said, if I anticipate he's throwing an uppercut, and I'm already up here, he already hit me. See, exactly. So that's why I gotta wait for that uppercut to almost hit me before I do it. So I give him a slow motion. See, like I'm waiting, right? Or like if you want to, like a boxer getting in, you can block with your elbows like this. Maybe you have a slide off. That's you come in with that big overhand right, things like that. So one last time, we're gonna go over these drills, and then I guess we'll call it a night on this video. So, throws that left, block here, throws the right block, throws that right hook, block here, throws an uppercut, block, boom. So, what I was trying to show you is basic blocks, how to stay inside, how to stay linear, things of that nature, how to show how you can mix martial arts with boxing and head movement and things of that nature, the blocking. So let's say he's throwing boom, boom, slipping, but I'm also, see him also at the same time doing things like that. See, I was blocking, I was using boxing, the basic defense. So if you notice, do that again. Slow motion, a little bit slower. Keep going. Like, keep throwing some random punches. Like, don't even really know that they're coming. See? Notice how, keep going. Perfect, yeah, one by one. But don't make them random. I don't want to know they're coming. See? How I'm using a little bit of boxing with martial arts. Because, see, that's a slip and that's a block. See what we're saying? You can use blocking from Kung Fu in boxing and MMA and mix them together and make them effective. If you would like us at some point later on, when we meet up again to go over these drills again or be more in depth, let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate it. If you need a martial arts coach, and if you live in St. Louis, or if you need a marketing advertiser that specializes in photography and videography, please let me know. If you want to do a podcast, hang out, do whatever. I love you all. See you guys next time. Covenancy Caption / Mr. Smiles a Lot.